Hello, I am D-Man, and this is episode 5 of Total Drama Armageddon. Now, if you're a little confused as to what's happened here, I've decided to change the format, the whole video format with all the images and the voice acting and everything. It's quite a lot. So I was gonna stop this, but I thought, I should get the story out there at least, so I'm gonna be here today reading the script out for episode 5 and beyond. And if you want more details, just watch the update video I did a few days ago. Anyways, let's just get right into it. This intro scene directly takes place after episode 4, just outside the elimination ceremony on the docks. The sooner I get rid of you, the better. Hey Mike, I need to talk to you. Now. Why did you vote for your own girlfriend just then? That's really weird, you know. Oh, you must be mistaken. I voted for Duncan. I literally saw the votes. Don't even try and lie to me. You better shut your mouth then, pretty girl, or else I will take you down. Nah, I prefer that I take other people down instead. It's the only way to get ahead in this cruel world. You know, as much as I agree with that statement, even if you did tell Zoe that I voted for her, what makes you think she would actually believe you over me? Fine. I'll speak to you another time then. After the intro is played, we then get a scene inside the cafeteria, which is now being rebuilt finally. It's so good to be able to eat at the cafeteria again. For sure. It's also nice that Chris actually let us have a decent night's sleep this time. Well, I'm sure Chris has something terrible in surprise for us. So, Jasmine, how did you get so tall? I'm just curious. I've no idea, Sammy. I'm pretty sure it's just genetics or something. Fair enough. Hello, everyone. I have something terrible in surprise for you all. Let me guess. Is it your birthday? No, Scott. It's time to see how well you know your friends and enemies. Well, fortunately for me, I already know these people like the back of my hand. Sure, we'll see about that. You all have 5 minutes to finish up breakfast. So, Brick, I have a question I quickly want to ask you. For sure. What are you curious about? Well, since you were the traitor yesterday, what was Mike doing when you found him? Well, when I found him, he was in the middle of the lake. He told me he was looking for the item that Duncan stole. In the middle of a lake? In the middle of a challenge? Yeah, I don't know why he was looking for there either. I just shrugged it off. That's fair. Something seems off about Mike recently, and if what Duncan said is actually true, then that means Mal is here. Alright, this next scene takes place in Mike/Mal's head. Specifically that dark place you quickly get a glimpse of in episode 3. So this is not inside the brain, but sort of somewhere else. There has to be a way to get out of this place. Wait, hold on. I see something in the distance. Hey, Mike, how's it going, dude? Vito, do you know anything about this place? Yeah, we've been here before. The last time we were here was when we all pressed that button on top of Mal's tower. So, this is where you all went? This is awful. I'm really sorry you had to deal with this. It's fine, mate. We all thought it was going to get rid of us permanently, so at least it's nice to be alive still. But this isn't living, guys. How do we escape? How do we escape? You can't. We tried for months, but there's nothing here. The only reason we ended up back in your regular subconscious was because of that car crash you ended up in. Okay, this is confusing. Are you saying that if Mal gets injured bad enough, we would end up back in the regular subconscious? Yep. But there's no way to control anything that Mal does right now. You just have to wait again. Well, luckily we're on Total Drama then. This show is extremely dangerous. I just hope Zoe's doing okay. Hello, competitors. Today's challenge involves answering questions from your fellow Total Drama competitors. However, before the team can answer the question, your team has to go through this obstacle course, grab the number to answer which you think is correct, and then get back here by going through the obstacle course again. The first team to get 5 points will win today's challenge. Chef, you can start handing out those trader cards. Alright team, let's not bicker like we did last time, okay? I agree, it was starting to get overwhelming for me. You can't talk, Sammy, you abandoned us last challenge. What did I just say about bickering, Joe? Fine, I'll argue about it after the challenge then. That's perfectly fine by me. Alright, now that we have our 2 traders, get ready, because here is your first question on the screen here. So then there'd be a screen, and then we'd see one of the eliminated contestants, in this case Gwen. Hello there. I want you all to guess how many letters are in the name of my favourite colour. Wait a minute, I remember doing this just before the season started. Yeah, it was for this challenge. I didn't have you make up questions for no reason. Now go, go, go! Come on, so everyone's basically scrambling through the obstacle course now, so this is why Scott's going. Come on, everyone's in the bloody way. Yeah, I don't know why they made this obstacle course so narrow. Wait, no, my balance! Yeah, Amy slips and hits her head on the wood, basically. I hate to admit this, but seeing Amy faceplant like that was pretty funny. Alright, does anyone here know Gwen's favourite colour? Because I'll be honest, I have no idea. I mean, blue seems like a pretty good guess, so we should take the number 4? Alright, they took 4. Lashawna, you know Gwen pretty well. What's her favourite colour? Now, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure I remember her telling me one time that it was midnight blue. Cool. So we take 12 then. Welcome back. Let's see what Gwen's answer was. The answer is 12 for midnight blue. And that's 1 point for the demonic donkeys. Good job, Lashawna. Don't talk to me, Alejandro. Alright, this next question here is from Sean. How many years do I think there will be until the world ends? Oh, I know this one. Awesome, let's get there quickly then. You know what? Jasmine probably already knows the answer. Let's not waste any energy and give them the point. I think that might actually be the correct play? Whatever. It works for me. So, which one is it, Jasmine? Well, he thinks it's going to end in a couple of months, so I'm going to say 0. Really? Why does he think the world's going to end this year? I don't know, it's something to do with the Mayan calendar ending or whatever. I told him that he's being overdramatic, but I do try and listen to his concerns. Okay, now, that's just bloody stupid. And then this is a confessional. Okay, Mike would never be so callous like that. I might be crazy, but something feels seriously weird. Congrats, angelic axolotls. You get the first point. Now, let's listen to your next question on the screen. Zoe, you can't answer this question since, well, it's your own question. Well, and this is Zoe saying the question here, not, yeah. Well, me and Mike went to this lovely restaurant for a certain number year. What number do you think it is? Great, you should know this one, Mike. Yeah, of course I do. Let's actually race for this one. We have a decent chance to just guess this one correctly. You lot can do that. I'm gonna stay behind again. Alright, which one is it, Mike? It's this one here, I'm pretty sure. Damn, they got the answer. We need to take it off of them now. Don't worry, Mike. I can hold on to it. I guess we'll just take whatever then and hope for the best. Wow, Jasmine's really athletic. It kind of makes me wish I was on the same team as her, you know. So, we would have seen Jasmine go through the obstacle course, and Sammy would have been like, damn, she good. Anyways, Jasmine, alright, here's the answer. Well, we also have an answer, I suppose. Alright, let's hear the answer then. And then it plays the recording of Zoe. Yeah, me and Mike went there on our third year of dating. It was very special for the both of us. Okay, how did we get that right? Mike, we realize we've only been together for 4 years, not 5. You're not that forgetful, I don't think. Yeah, whatever, Zoe. I messed up. Do you not trust me? I wish I could, but you've been acting really weird lately, and well, I just want to test you on something. Where did we go for our second year date? Do you know where we first met? Can you even answer any of these questions at all? Are you actually Mal? How about you shut the up and stop questioning me? And then just silence. What just happened? Mike would never do that to me. Reveal self to me now, Mal. I know it's... Fine. Are you happy now? Whoa, we have a surprise here. It looks like Mal is back. Wait, who's Mal? Oh, he is not good at all. The last time he was on the show, he caused a lot of trouble for me, and I'm sure other people too. Okay, so it turns out I've been talking to Mal this whole time instead of Mike, but like, do I look like someone who actually watches this stupid show? I messed up big time voting for Duncan last episode. Now that Mal is here, I now believe I voted out an innocent man. You know, I'm actually glad Zoe figured out I was Mal so quickly. Do you know how pitiful it is to pretend to be someone you hate? Alright, it's 2 points for the demonic donkeys, and 1 point for the angelic axolotls. Let's see your next question. Mal, where are you going? You don't need to know. And then this is a recording of Max. Okay, here's my question. How many days has it been since I've last babysitted at one of my mum's friends' house? Hey, Amy, I need to talk to you for a moment. Can you talk about it after the challenge? How about you shut your mouth, Lashawna? We're already ahead in points, and no one even knows what the answer is. And then, alright, we've made it. Did you actually set everything on fire? This isn't Australia, mate. Oh dear. It looks like all the answers got burned up. By the way, this is where Mike is now, Zoe. Burning in hell where he belongs. Chris, none of the answers exist anymore. What do we do now? Alright then, everyone come back to me. So, since Mal decided to burn all the answers, we can't really do the challenge anymore. This means that the demonic donkeys win today's challenge with 2 points. You know what's hilarious? When I was on the donkeys team, they never won a single challenge. But now that I'm on the axolotls team, they keep winning. Now, since the demonic donkeys won the challenge, that means Joe, who was the traitor for that team, has been eliminated. Yeah, I know. Way to screw me over like that, Mal. I hope you stub your toe really badly one day. That line is ridiculous. And as for the angelic axolotls, Mal was the traitor for that team, which means he's about to get a big advantage in this game. Seriously? Is that why you burned all the answers? It sure was, princess. However, for completely ruining my challenge, you'll be cleaning up all the bathrooms this afternoon. Whatever, it was totally worth it. Alright, now all of you get out of my sight. Ugh, what a dumb way to lose $1 million. I'm not impressed. And now this next scene takes place in the bathroom after the challenge. So, it looks like you were someone else that entire time. I prefer to be alone, Amy. What do you want from me? I was just thinking, since we're sort of outcasts, when the merge inevitably comes up, I think we should form an alliance together. And now this is just outside the bathroom. Jasmine, I need to tell you something. Hold on. I need to see what my sister is up to. And then this is now cutting to Sammy and Jasmine sort of, just outside the bathroom, talking one-on-one. I'm so glad you're here, Jasmine. I need to get something off my chest. That's all good. What is it that you want to get off your chest? Well, I really don't want anyone else to know about this, so is it alright if you can keep it a secret for me, please? Of course I can, Sammy. Anything you want to keep secret will stay secret. Alright then. I think I might be attracted to both boys and girls. Are you saying that you're bisexual then, Sammy? Yeah. Well, that's perfectly fine by me. I can keep that secret for you if you like. I also have something else I want to say. Oh, sure. What else is it that you want to say? Well, I'm actually attracted to you, Jasmine. Wow, I'm not gonna lie. That caught me off guard, but I appreciate the confidence you must have had to tell me that. Thank you. I'm just not sure what to do with these feelings since, you're dating Sean and all, but my heart still wanted to tell you anyways. That's completely fair. But yeah, I don't want to ruin the great thing me and Sean have. Besides, I'm not sure if I even swing that way. So yeah, Amy was overhearing this conversation the whole time, and then we get a confessional right here. So it turns out my sister might actually be bisexual, which, I have no problem with that, to be honest. What's interesting though is all of the Jasmine stuff. I could have a lot of fun with that knowledge. And then now this is sort of back in the cabins with the angelic axolotls. So it turns out Duncan was right the whole time. Yeah, I know. We really misjudged the situation. I vow to never vote off an innocent person ever again. Alright, who should we try and vote off then? Well, me and Cody are cool and you're cool, so it's either gonna be Scott or Jasmine. Well, I think we know who to vote for then. Now we sort of cut to people just sort of by themselves. This first one here is Jasmine. That was certainly a pretty crazy conversation I just had. Hey you, I want you to vote for Zoe, or else you'll regret ever meeting me. I already regret meeting you. Get out of my sight, you idiot. I'll remember that, Jasmine. I wonder what those twins could be up to. Hey Cody, I want you to vote for Zoe tonight, or I'm taking you down. Okay, I can do that for you? I don't know too much about him, but it's best not to cause any arguments. Hey Brick, you will vote for Zoe tonight, or else I'm gonna make you hurt. I don't want to. Please give me mercy, Mal. Angelic axolotls, meet me at the campfire ceremony now. Well, we both know what's best for you, Brick. And then it cuts to the elimination ceremony. Hello, contestants. It's good to see you all here again. How do you all feel about tonight's vote? Well, I feel okay enough about it, I suppose. Yeah, ever since I switched teams, I haven't really had an alliance until now. Wait, who do you have an alliance with, Scott? You don't need to know, Zoe. Mal, since you were successful as a traitor for your team today, no one can vote for him tonight. And, for the rest of the game, he has 2 votes instead of his usual 1. Wait, what? Can I choose to split my 2 votes, Chef? No, you cannot. Both votes must be for the same person. Speaking of voting, I guess you lot should start doing that now. Even if we could vote for Mal, I'll be honest, I don't know if I would. I can tell you who I voted for, but I think it'll be more fun if I keep it a secret. Alright, now that all the votes have been counted up, let's begin. Mal is safe, of course, so here's your marshmallow. Now, there are 5 of you left, but it looks like I only have 4 marshmallows. Whoever doesn't receive a marshmallow will visit me at the landmine of loserdom. I want to be safe, please. Well, you're in luck, Cody. Here's your marshmallow. Yes, I'm doing it, and without a particular person's help this time. Brick and Jasmine, you two are also safe for tonight. Whew, that's a relief. Brick, why do you look so nervous? Zoe, Scott, one of you will be going home tonight, and that person will be... Scott, pack your bags, man. You're out of here. What? None of you voted for Zoe? Well, I did. I wasn't talking about you, you rat-looking freak. I don't know what to say to you. You scare me too much, I guess. And I'll be totally honest, I straight up lied to you. This is why you can't trust anyone in this world. Oh well, I'll make them all beg for mercy soon enough. Any final words, Scott? No, not really. Alright then, get out of here. And then Scott steps on the landmine and... well, yeah. Ah! Well then, that was a pretty good episode, I must say. Does Mal have what it takes to rise to the top again? What's going on with Sammy and Amy? Find out happens and more on the next drama-filled episode of Total Drama Armageddon. And yeah, that is the episode. Joe was eliminated and Scott was also eliminated. It's pretty good. Mal is revealed to everyone, so Mal can sort of go all out if he wants to. Yeah, that's me reading out the script. Let me know if you like that or not. I'm gonna keep going, do the rest of the episodes, all sort of like this. Thank you for watching.